What is up, Fish fam? Welcome back to the Chronicles of Mr. Fish with yours truly. That's right, caption here. Basically today I want to talk to you about my hunt for a new bike. Now this is no secret, this is not a new subject. I've probably fucking banged on about this too much already, but what I'd like to know is how you guys, you fucking wherever you are, you guys, how you go about choosing a new bike. Do you, for instance, just have a brand that you stick to? I.e., you're always going to buy Kawasaki, you're always going to buy Harley Davidson, you're always going to buy Honda. I think you get the point. Is that how you choose a bike? Or do you choose it because you have a necessity? You need the bike to do a certain task and you would choose a bike in that range. For example, like the one I'm on now. It's a dual commuter, dual thingy. Or do you have like a checklist that you need to tick off for all bikes to hit those criteria, and then you choose from that range? Like you tick, it needs to commute, it needs to tour, it needs to go fast, it needs to handle. Do you have tick lists like that? Do you simply choose because of a colour? Do you simply choose because of the image it portrays? This is where I'm having problems choosing a new bike. Well, it's not predominantly any of the bike's fault, it's me. I have problems choosing a new bike because of certain criteria that need to be met, and these have changed over the years since I was a wee little whippersnapper. Back in the day I used to choose any bike I fancied. If I liked the look of it, I'd go and sit on it and then buy it. I never even test rode the things. If it had enough power, I would buy it. If it was comfortable enough sitting in the showroom, I would buy it. But now I need to take things into consideration. My old age, my space frame body, and by space frame I mean the titanium and carbon fiber bits I have in it due to me hitting things randomly around the world. So I can no longer get my feet in a position for a sports bike because my toe on my right foot has been removed and put back with no joint, so it has no flex in it, so therefore I can't have rear sets that I balance on my toes basically. So I have to have quite a bit like this upright riding position. Same goes for my arms. I mean, my left shoulder has been rebuilt with carbon fiber and a few titanium bits, and I've had a little bit of bone removed from the collarbone, so it's about an inch shorter than the other arm, so I'm a bit lopsided. Basically sports bikes are out of the question. That leant over all on the shoulder, forearm type of thing, and also with the clutch, because it transfers the energy up the arm. If I'm in a lot of traffic it hurts my shoulder a bit, so I have to have quite a light clutch. I also need to carry stuff. Being in the UK, the weather changes hourly, not daily, weekly, hourly. So I sometimes need to take 2 seasons worth of gear on one trip. Plus I take my camera equipment around when I'm going to and from work. I need some storage, and it needs to be lockable as well, because it's full of thieves around here, and that's another criteria, is theft. If you get a nice bike and you go into town here, into London, you're paranoid. You can't leave it for more than 10 minutes. It has to be within sight, because some thieving little bastard will walk away with it. They come around in vans pretending to be traffic wardens and parking police, and they lift your bike and just put it in a van and fuck off with it. So if it's nice, chances of that happening are a lot higher than if I were to park this up the West End. I've got no problem parking this anywhere because it's a commuter. But if I was to get a nice bike, I wouldn't be able to park it. I can't even take the Grom up to the city centre because that's so light, they just pick them up and put them in their pocket and run away. So there's all sorts of criteria I've got to look for, because I've got to use this bike every single day. It's got to be good in the rain, it's got to be good in the sun, it's got to be good for long distance, but most of all it's got to be comfortable. because I enjoy riding. I want to ride as much as possible and for as long as possible, and if I'm uncomfortable, it makes my journey a bit horrible and I'm not enjoying it, and if I'm not enjoying it, that's definitely not the bike for me. So I'm probably going to end up with something like this again. The only problem with this bike is I want a little bit more power, a little bit more in the seat height, and just a bit sexier. This is a dual and do it well kind of commuter, and it's brilliant, but I'm searching for that new ride. So let me know in the comments box how you search for your ride. As I said, do you choose on the brand alone, on colour, on style? Or do you have a tick list like me? Has your style changed over the years as you've got older, as you've got wiser? Are you more relaxed now? Do you crave the sporty position, or do you crave the feet forward comfort? Let me know, as I said, in the comments box. It'd be interesting to see if you guys have the same problems as me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bloody good problem to have, buying a new bike. I mean, if I couldn't buy a new bike, I'd be quite happy with this. But we all know as bikers, we need to buy new bikes every now and again. We get that urge, that little itch in the groin, that little twinkling, that little whee that makes us go out and buy stuff. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to bid you farewell. I love you all. Stay safe. Remember, don't talk to strangers unless they're exceedingly good looking. I love you all. Fish out.